I don't know what's going on with DC Cinematic Universe. Nobody does. Nobody does. I don't even think Warner Brothers knows what they're doing. This universe is becoming a mess. I was going to say a delightful mess, but after Wonder Woman 84, I don't know if delightful's the right term. Some of the stuff from the DC works. Shazam was fine. The first Wonder Woman was fine. I kind of like Man of Steel. Okay. A lot of it's bad. Batman vs Superman, bad movie. Justice League, terrible. We've got Zack Snyder Cut coming. I hate to say it. I don't know how you fix that Justice League movie, but I'll give it a shot. But the point is, we don't know where any of this is going. Another one I forgot to bring up, Joker. Great movie. How does that fit into anything? Is Joker going to meet Wonder Woman? Are they in the same universe? We got a new Batman with Matt Reeves coming. What universe is that? We don't know. We don't know. And is WB working to make it easier for us to understand? No, they keep making it more complicated. And real quick, before we get into this one, don't forget to subscribe, please. Let's kick off 2021. I need more subscribers. It's the only thing that keeps me going. It is the drug that keeps my heart pumping. God bless you all. Let's get into it. Here's the headline. Let's get the headline out of the way. Michael Keaton, not Ben Affleck, is DCEU's main Batman going forward. I saw this news article and I was so confused. I went, what are you talking about? First of all, that means right now there's 3 Batmans, right? Because there's Ben Affleck, who's supposedly leaving. There's the Matt Reeves Superman, starring Robert Pattinson. So he's another Batman. And now we're going to have Michael Keaton Batman. I looked it up. Michael Keaton is 69 years old. I went, how are you gonna have an elderly Batman? And I know what some of you were thinking, and then I started thinking about it too, and we'll get into that. But let's read this story real quick. Following the news that DC is planning to create 2 different Batman sagas, it is confirmed that Michael Keaton is the DCEU's focus. Michael Keaton's Batman is poised to be the future of the DCEU, not Ben Affleck. Initially, the DC answer to Cinematic Universe. Yeah, okay. So DCEU is what they call the DC Cinematic Universe. They call it the Extended Universe. The DC Extended Universe, there's been a shift away from the original plans that Zack Snyder set forth. Originally, Zack Snyder's whole universe was going to culminate in fighting, Doomsday and all that, and then never came to fruition. And then when they started saying they're going to put the Snyder Cut on HBO Max, we're like, so are you going back to the original plan? Like, are you going to take that Justice League and do like an evil Superman and then build towards Doomsday and all this? But it seems like that is not the case. It seems like Zack Snyderverse, this Justice League is going to be like a one-off thing, which maybe leads to a multiverse type situation. Again, this is all speculation. We don't know. They won't tell us. They're just telling us, yeah, there's 2 Batmans. There's Robert Pattinson Batman and there's Michael Keaton Batman. And I guess Ben Affleck Batman is just going to, I don't know, fade out of existence. We'll see. So Michael Keaton was announced to be returning in The Flash. The Flash is not coming out this year. It will come out next year, 2022, starring Ezra Miller, the gender fluid weirdo who beats up women. We'll see how that movie does.
Did you want to fight? Is that the deal?
Whoa, bro. That guy, whatever your name is, Ezra Miller, calm down, buddy. You're making some weird press for yourself. Just lay low until you get your franchise film. Then you put the millions of dollars in the bank, and you don't worry. Don't screw it up. That is what I'm trying to say. Just hold on till the movie's out. Beating up women. What is wrong with you? Last week, DC Films president Walter Hamada gave an interview with the New York Times where he outlined the franchise's future, and this was the big line that everybody was confused about. He says Warner Brothers will soon have 2 different film sagas involving Batman, playing by 2 different actors, running at the same time. Pattinson is one. There was confusion over who the other was, and we had someone reach out to him on Twitter, and very, very simply, they asked, who's going to be the other Batman? He just says, Keaton. That's it. 1-word answer, straight to the point. Very exciting stuff. Now, this is being confirmed by Brooks at the New York Times. This is not Warner Brothers confirming it. There is still a possibility that this guy somehow got it wrong or was confused. But as far as we know, Keaton is the new 69-year-old Batman, as people have posted on my Twitter. Nice. Now, when the news of Keaton's Flash appearance broke, it was reported his role within the DCEU would be like Nick Fury in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, a mentor figure. Well, okay. So that's what we're discussing right now. Because if you said to me, Michael Keaton is going to play 70-year-old Batman running around beating up people, I'd say, no. Like, I love Batman, and there's even a part of me, okay. Yes, to be fair, if you made it like an old man Logan kind of thing, like the movie Logan, where he's, down on his luck, the last days of Batman, fine, but it sounds to me like you're trying to create a cinematic universe. I don't want to see that across multiple movies, an old, grizzled Batman becoming sad, pathetic, and alone. I think that would depress the hell out of me. That would be a good standalone film, again, like a Logan, but I don't want that to be the thrust of this character. But if this character is going to be, as we're all speculating, like a Batman Beyond Bruce Wayne.
Surprised to see me? A little. I'm more surprised that I lived so long.
Batman, Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne, Batman. Or have you met?
Not now!
Great. What did they used to call it? Stereo?
An older Bruce Wayne who is kind of holding everything together, who's the glue, making sure all the different pieces, making sure the Flash and the Cyborg team up with the Superman, and I don't know, just in a managerial role almost. Like he's in charge of the Justice League or whatever they end up putting together. Okay, fantastic. And here's why this is fantastic. I have said before, and I wanted to make a video about it, I guess this is going to be my video. I don't know why they keep making Batman movies. That was a stupid statement. Of course I know why they keep making Batman movies, because Warner Brothers loves the bling-a-bling, the ka-ching. But what I want to see, I don't want any more Bruce Wayne Batman. Because I don't think there's anything left there. Okay, sure, yeah, you can keep reinventing the character, and I'll see what Robert Pattinson's take on it is, but ultimately, I know and understand Bruce Wayne. He's a rich guy whose parents died. It made him real sad. He became a vengeance spirit of the night. Okay, and we've seen it. And not only have we seen it, it's been executed excellently pretty much every time. The original Keaton films are classics. The Dark Knight films are classics. Like, it would be one thing if they had screwed it up and we're like, oh, finally they're going to do Bruce Wayne right. But they've done Bruce Wayne right. They've done it twice now. And if this Robert Pattinson one is done good as well, then they'll have done it 3 times. 3 times, you find you nailed the story of Bruce Wayne. But we know that story. I want to move away from Bruce Wayne, who we all know the story, and we've all seen the string of pearls and his mom dies. We all know all that imagery. Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond. Or the rest of the extended Bat family, okay? I love the Bat family. I love Robin. I love Nightwing. I love Barbara. I want to see those characters fleshed out and given their own franchises and everything else. We know Batman and we love Batman. We'll always love Batman. And I know you love making the movies and the action figures, Warner Brothers, and it makes you a ton of money. But I think that you could build up those characters to the point where they have their own friggin' action figure lines and are making you similar profits. I don't know. I just think there's so much there, especially a character like Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond is fantastic. It is a fantastic animated series. It is a fantastic concept for a character. It works so perfectly that you have Batman who struggled and toiled his whole life, and he's reached this point as an old man, and he goes, okay, I've done all this, but I'm going to die. I'm an old man. I am human. And when I'm gone, there will be no more Batman to protect the world. Well, what can I do? Inspire the next generation of Batman. Inspire Terry McGinnis to carry on the mantle of the Bat. I love the idea of Batman as a generational thing, as something that is passed down from generation to generation. And unfortunately, we never really get to see that. Anytime we see Nightwing or somebody else step into the roles of Batman, very quickly Bruce Wayne comes back, and that has always bothered me. I think it's something that should move on. Yes, Bruce Wayne is interesting. We know that. And I know it's very tempting to be like, God, we make so much money from this Bruce Wayne guy. Let's just keep doing him. I just really would love to see more people as Batman. And this is why I could be very excited about this. Now, Robert Pattinson is playing Bruce Wayne. So if that's going to be its own separate film franchise, fine. But if in this multiverse, in this, crossover universe with the Flash and Wonder Woman, I assume are going to be a part of the Keaton verse or whatever, if we can get a young guy to really step into the role of Batman and do a proper, or it doesn't have to be, Terry McGinnis. Again, it could be that he finds a Dick Grayson or well, not Jason Todd. You don't want to raise Jason Todd up. What a troublesome young whippersnapper that Jason Todd is. But just somebody, anyone, even if you invented an original character, the idea that an older Batman is passing on his skills and knowledge to the next generation, I would love that. I think it would be best to do it with Terry, because people do love Terry McGinnis, and he is a great character. It's going to be a little weird because Terry McGinnis is technically a future character, but I'm sure you could cross the time streams and make it work. Regardless, the point I'm trying to make is I don't want to see Michael Keaton wearing the rubber bat suit running around punching guys across his own franchise of 10, 12 movies. I want to see him as the mentor Bruce Wayne, as the older, grizzled Bruce Wayne who's been through some shit. He's seen some shit. Okay, and you have this young idealistic guy who goes, I'm going to fight crime. And he goes, motherfucker, there's this clown that has tortured everyone I loved for the past 50 years. Okay, fighting crime's not as much fun as it sounds. You're going to find that out, and I'm going to help you. I'm desperately hoping that that's what's going to happen. Fingers crossed again. I think a Batman Beyond thing here would be gangbusters. And I think it would do well. And again, get us away from the tired Bruce Wayne plotline that, frankly, we've seen every aspect of that character. What is left to know about Bruce Wayne? I know everything about him. I love him. But I think it's time to move on to somebody new. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? How should they handle this? Are you sad that Ben Affleck's leaving? That's another thing. I'm going to miss Affleck. I kind of hope maybe there's a way they can work him in as well, but we'll see. So what do you think about the new direction for the DC films as a whole? This convoluted multi-universe Joker, Wonder Woman. We don't know how it all fits together. What do you think? We got more cool videos coming soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care of yourself, guys. 2021, it's going to be our year. I can feel it.